What if I told you that a simple hug can reveal more than words ever could? That in just a few seconds of physical contact, there are emotional signals, comfort levels, and unspoken messages being communicated, and most men completely miss them because they assume it's just a casual gesture. But in reality, a hug can tell you a lot about how a woman feels about you, if you know what to look for. So in this video, we're breaking down what you can realistically understand when a woman hugs you and the psychological cues behind it, so stay till the end, because the final insight is what most people completely overlook. Now, first, let's clear something important. Not every hug means attraction, context matters, personality matters, and comfort levels matter, so instead of jumping to conclusions, you need to look at patterns over time. The first thing to notice is who initiates the hug, because if she's the one consistently initiating, it shows a level of comfort and openness toward you. People don't usually initiate physical contact unless they feel safe. The second is the duration. A quick light hug is often friendly or polite, while a slightly longer, more relaxed hug can indicate emotional warmth and comfort, not necessarily romantic interest, but definitely a positive connection. The third thing is the level of closeness, whether there's distance between your bodies or whether the hug feels natural and close, because physical ease often reflects emotional ease. The fourth is her body language during the hug, whether she seems relaxed, comfortable, and present, or stiff and disengaged, because these small details reveal how she feels in the moment. The fifth is her behavior immediately after. Does she maintain eye contact, continue the conversation, smile, or does she quickly create distance? Because what happens after the hug often reveals more than the hug itself. The sixth is frequency. If hugs happen regularly, it shows a pattern of comfort and familiarity, and patterns always mean more than isolated actions. The seventh is her overall comfort with you, not just in physical contact, but in conversation, proximity, and engagement, because attraction or connection shows up in multiple ways, not just one. And the eighth and most important thing is consistency across situations, because real feelings are shown through repeated behavior over time, not one moment or one gesture. Now, here's where most men make the mistake. They take one hug and build a full story around it, assuming it means everything or nothing, when in reality, human behavior is more complex, and understanding it requires patience and awareness. It's also important to respect boundaries and not assume intent without clear signals, because real connection is built on mutual comfort and understanding, not assumptions. Another key point is that people express themselves differently. Some are naturally more affectionate, while others are more reserved. So the same action can mean different things depending on the person. Over time, when you start paying attention to these patterns, you become more aware, more confident, and less reactive, because you're no longer guessing, you're observing and understanding. In the end, a hug is not a clear answer. It's a small signal within a bigger picture, and when you learn to read that bigger picture, you stop overthinking and start responding with clarity, confidence, and respect. And that's what leads to better, more natural connections.